Come on in. I am your friendly introvert OC. I'm stopping in to do a video on Tyrese Gibson. Listen, it looks like the baby boy star has been going through it. He's been going through it with not just one, but both of his ex wives that he's now referred to as his baby mamas. And he's saying, listen, y'all, I want to go back to my happy place, get you a man, and leave me the hell alone. Okay? So, Judge Kevin Farmer, I think I have to scroll this up a bit. So Tyrese Gibson is in custody for failing to pay the amount of court-ordered child support ordered by Judge Farmer back in April of 2023 for their 5-year-old daughter, Soraya, that he shares with ex-wife Samantha Lee. So today in the hearing that he had in Fulton County, Tyrese was held in contempt of court and handcuffed and removed by bailiff from the courtroom because Judge Farmer has had enough of him refusing to pay the ordered $10,000 a month child support. Now, Judge Farmer did say that Tyrese can square things up by going ahead and paying the $73,000, which includes $7,500 for Samantha's attorney's fees. I believe it's not a case where he wasn't paying any child support at all. It was a case where he was only paying part of the support. And I say part of the support because he feels that or felt that $10,000 is excessive. Initially, Samantha was asking for $20,000, but she was granted 10. And Tyrese still felt that that amount was absurd. Now, he also did take to his Instagram Sunday evening to discuss how he felt about having to go to court today. Well, expecting to show up in court today and feeling that he may be arrested for not complying with the court order. So we'll go ahead and take a look at what he had to say.
I want to send this message out to all of the fathers. This is not man versus woman. Make sure I say that. Take all that shit off the table. What I love right now is that from all of the interviews that I've been doing, all of the women who are probably always going to see things through the lens of a woman, feminist, women's group, it's like, I don't care if the woman is wrong. I don't care what she doing. What's she asking for? What's she trying to get in alimony, trying to crack the prenup, trying to get this for child support? I don't give a fuck how wrong she is. Most women are always going to see things through the lens of women. So I feel like we're in a real place right now where I could not be more proud of the women that have been vocal and outspoken about all of this goofy shit that my ex is doing and still doing. As a matter of fact, both of my ex. Now, I know y'all are quick to say, playing victim, gaslighting, manipulation, narcissist. They gonna put all kind of shit on you to make sure that whatever they decide to believe about you is what they want to believe because what? I was born a man. I got it. No one's after me. There's no Crips and Bloods after me. There's nobody in corporate America after me. There's nobody at none of these movie studios after me. There's none of these record labels after me. I got baby mama drama. You get in a relationship with an entertainer who happens to be a public figure or somebody who's a real estate tycoon or somebody in the tech space or somebody who has an actual profitable business. Now, this is what's crazy. Since I've been so public about all the shit that I've been dealing with, you would not, and I have lost count of how many women who have walked up to me who are the high net worth individuals, the ones with all the money and the success, talking about how their ex-husband is getting alimony and how the husband is getting child support payments and the husband is getting all that he's doing, freeloading. The husband got the house. Doesn't really happen that often, but when you were born a man, you go into a courtroom and you understand clearly that there is a preset menu that says you were born a man, fuck you. My energy has been up and I've been over here silently and quietly in a certain capacity fighting these attacks. Why does Samantha's lawyers just request all of my bank statements? Why are they sending screenshots of my IMDb page, which stands for Internet Movie Database? They're looking up all the movies that I just did and asking for money and what's in this account and how much money did you make for Voltron Travel and how many albums have you sold and this and that. Like, leave me the fuck alone, man. I did a prenuptial agreement for a reason. The prenuptial agreement spells out everything that she get and was supposed to get. Why are we now 4 years and 3 law firms into this woman still coming after me? And why have they, the lawyers representing her, knowing that she's with a celebrity, a public figure, a high net worth individual, why have they confirmed on record that they've only got $5,000 from her and they've been representing her for 4 years? Why is this so? I'll tell you why. Because lawyers, not all, but certain lawyers out here will look at a celebrity and a high net worth individual as a pot of gold. And they will milk the shit out of you. And she's sitting over there letting them do it. Do you know how many people have went through a divorce and never went to court? You know how many people got issues with their baby mama, baby daddy, and never went to court? And they're just being amicable and respectful. You cheated, you lied, you hurt me, you this, you that, you moved on, you got remarried again, you this, you that. But I'm not about to take you to court. I'm not doing that to the father of my child. I'm not this and I'm not that. But the moment that you put a little celebrity sizzle on that thing, the moment that that net worth is a little different, all kind of intentions come out. Now, let me make sure I say this, because it's like, take care of them kids. Motherfucker, I've never not taken care of my kids. Let me say it again. I've never not taken care of my kids. As a matter of fact, as much as I travel, as much as I got going on, as much as I'm moving, I'm going to tell y'all the biggest blessing ever. Thank you, Jesus. My 17-year-old Shayla has never called me Tyrese. My 5-year-old has never called me Tyrese. You know who I am in this house? Dad. And when they refer to me, when they're not with me, they say, that's my father. I am dad. And you know why I'm dad? Not because of what I bought them, not because of the clothes, not because of the square footage of the house, not because of the cars in the driveway, and definitely not because of this fake jewelry I wear. I'm a father. Because that exchange between your son or your daughter is nothing that can be purchased. It's something that they feel about you as a father because you have a presence in their life. All this shit about money, arguing back and forth, that's for me and my ex to deal with. But when it comes to my kids, my babies, they've never wanted for anything. But I can't stop their mothers from coming after me for more. My mama, rest in peace. My mama didn't raise no fool. And my mama didn't raise anybody that would just lay down and take whatever somebody wants to dump on me. Now, it's funny how I get along with everybody. You don't see me doing no interview. Even when it came to little random ass shit I was dealing with in the past with Tank and Genuine. I mean, come on, man. It's like laughable. We do have some concerts coming up, by the way, with BBD, Silk, and Tevin Campbell. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets to support real R&B. That's if they don't lock me up in the morning. I know I'm different. I know I'm doing what most people don't do. I can't even say I'm in fear right now. If he's going to arrest me, I'm just going to say, fuck it, man, get it over with. But the details are very simple. I had one of the most detailed and specific prenuptial agreements in place. And I can talk about this publicly because it's already been addressed publicly. Literally one of the first paragraphs in my prenup. And these are some legal words. It's called contested versus non-contested. And let me break this down for the folks that don't know. When you have a non-contested argument, that means everything about these documents is non-contested. We're not arguing about anything. There's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to go back and forth about. There's nothing to unpack. Everything that's been mapped out in this prenuptial agreement has been spelled out and laid out. She had an attorney to represent her for the prenup, and I had one as well. That's a non-contested prenuptial agreement. They have contested. They have said that there are certain things in the prenup that they don't feel the same way about and they want to change it. But and so now they're saying it's a non-contested prenup, and yet there's at least 15 different examples of them contesting the validity of the prenup. And one of the first terms of the prenup says that if you want to argue about anything that has to do with the four corners of these documents that she signed and I signed, you're 100% responsible for your own legal fees. That's what the prenup says. You know, they're trying to get me for over $1 million right now for legal fees. You know, she's hired 3 law firms. If you want to argue about the prenup, pay for your own lawyers. And when you lose, you got to pay for all of my lawyers. I got one lawyer that's been representing me from the whole time. Incredible, by the way. Tanya Mitchell-Graham. Fucking-credible. If you want to argue about the prenup, that's fine. You're legally able to do so. But when you do so, that paragraph right there says you are responsible for 100% of your own legal fees, which means she's now got 3 law firms. 3 law firms, but she's really got 4. Because all of the legal fees that I've been paying Tanya Mitchell-Graham for the last 4 years is all going to Samantha. That's the prenup that we both signed. But I've been in my good bag, man. I've been laughing. I've been having fun. I've been running around doing all these interviews, man. I just want to tell everybody out there, man, who's gave me their stage and their platform and their podcast, their radio station. I just want to tell y'all, man, y'all could have had anybody on y'all show. Y'all could have invited anybody on there to be on y'all show. Y'all have helped me to promote 1992. It's got an A- cinema score. Man, people are still in the theaters watching 1992 right now. And Beautiful Pain, my album, completely on fire. I heard it is like number 40 or something on the worldwide Apple Music charts, which is crazy. I've never had that. And then my song Wildflower, dedicated to my mother, is still flying. And I'm just trying to be positive, man. I'm trying to like activate some good energy. I've already finished the fucking album and pushed the hardest album I've ever done out. And I just keep getting bombarded by these legals, man. Just last week in LA, some random white lady jumped out the bushes on me and tried to serve me. And I fucking backed up. And then she threw the papers at me and they landed in the street. And I said, ma'am, you never served me. She said, you have been served. She's filming me. And I pull out my camera and I'm filming her. I said, ma'am, the paperwork is not in my hand. As a matter of fact, you put it all in the street. You're loitering. This is a really nice neighborhood right here. And you got trash all over the street. Can I get back to my joy, my happiness, and my magic? Can these baby mamas leave me the fuck alone, man? Can they just stop hiring lawyers that's willing to work for them for pro bono because they got a pot of gold waiting on them at the end of the fucking rainbow? Can y'all just move on? Go date somebody, go engage, go start a new family. Go just leave me the fuck alone, man. Wow. I mean, fucking thirst buckets, man. And I know these are the mother of my children, but this is true. This is too much. It's been 17 years of this shit, man. I'm about $15 million at this point into having a relationship with my daughters. And I'm not going to cry. Just explaining to y'all, man, that this shit is exhausting. And women can relate, the higher income earners, the breadwinners of their marriages and their families that's been drugged into court. Y'all can relate to this. I'm not just saying this because I'm a man. Does it happen to y'all more often? Does it happen to us when we get drugged through the court? No. Just walking into the courtroom as a man, especially a black successful man in Atlanta in front of these.
So it seems that he's been going through it. And this may come as a surprise, but I do feel bad for him. Now, I need you guys to stay here with me. I feel bad for him because I don't believe that he is out and about every night eating caviar and dressing in the best, and his children are home eating ramen noodles or tuna sandwiches. I don't think that's the case here. $10,000 a month. I'm not sure if that includes school fees, tuition, health insurance. I'm not sure. If it does, I can understand why it could be $10,000 a month. However, if it's excluding those things, and you're just originally she asked for $20,000 a month. I don't think any 5-year-old uses $5,000 a month. So you mean to tell me she doesn't want to provide half of her child's care? And don't get me wrong, I am a single mom. So you would think my views on this would be different, but it's not. I see this time and time again where some women, and she was married to him, where some women would get with a man and after the relationship is over, they feel like it's necessary to milk them for all they can, even if it's not needed for the child. I'm curious. I would like to see the breakdown because $10,000 a month is a little wild. I mean, you getting that every single month. Are you spending all of it every single month? And, I'm not saying that she needs to give him a breakdown of what she spends every penny on. But I just feel like she knows how to hurt him, and she digs it in every single chance that she gets. So I've been inside minding my own business, and I did not even know that Tyrese was out here with a pretty young thing on his arm. I mean, she's absolutely stunning. And as I was scrolling through his Instagram, I came across this little message here that he had on Instagram, because we all know Tyrese does what he does. He posts every single thing on Instagram. He's one of those people that invites us to the group chat when we didn't ask to be invited. But I'm on his side. I'm feeling for him in this instance. You know, wanting to move on and be happy and not having the freedom to do so because someone constantly from your past constantly just digs it in and digs it in and digs it in. I believe him when he says that he takes care of his kids and they want for nothing. I believe that. I don't see, he doesn't strike me as the kind of man. He's not a, what's his name? Christian LaSalle Walden. He's not him. Got his kids on food stamps. And while he runs around town buying his woman expensive gifts and shit, he doesn't strike me as that man. Okay. So my take is that his ex, Samantha, is jealous that he's moved on with a hottie, and she's doing this to continue to punish him. That's my take. Um, I hate that he lets it get to him as badly as it does, but I mean, I understand his feelings. This is it's a lot. So it says here, online beautiful pain listening party, ex recently called Z Zeely a Jezebel. I think we all confused. You leave your husband and now you're mad. I've moved on and I'm happy with a woman that never asked to be here. The gaslighting and self victimization is real. And I feel that's exactly what it is. She doesn't want him to be happy. She didn't want him, and she didn't want him, and no, and she feels that no one else should have him. So I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I will say, as a woman, I hope Tyrese is able to move past this. I know he will be blessed for taking care of his kids. I don't believe that he's just out there neglecting his family. I don't think that's what it is. And regardless of what everyone wants to say, that he runs to the internet a lot, yes, he does. But I don't think that in this instant, I feel like he's frustrated. He does it because of his frustration with getting the short end of the stick. So I hope that he can move past this. I Let's be a little nosy, okay? Let's be a little nosy. Let's see. Look at this beautiful woman. I mean, seriously, look how happy. Oh, look how happy he looks. And he just strikes me as the kind of guy that absolutely loves to be in love. I mean, they're a beautiful couple. Look at this. I really be minding my own business because I did not know this was happening. I'm going to need Samantha to leave baby boy alone. Let him move on with his life and be happy with this gorgeous woman. As long as he takes care of his kids, just leave him be. I mean, seriously. Look. I mean, seriously. Look at this woman. She's absolutely stunning. Mm-mm-mm. Shit, if I had a body like that, you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't ask me nothing. I'm just saying. I saw a lot of people in the comments of his post. They're saying you're out having fun and doing interviews while she's raising your child 24/7. If you choose to have children, you're choosing the responsibility that comes with it. Yeah, she chose to leave the marriage. So, I mean, if you forego the marriage, then you also forego the lavish lifestyle, right? Those are just my thoughts. I want to hear what you guys think in the comment section. Please drop me a line in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Friday, y'all, it's my birthday. I'm trying to grow this channel. I would love for you all to come along for the ride. I can't wait until I can be more of myself with you and the nerves starts to fade away a bit more. And let's see what we can build. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye. As I was working on this video, I noticed that an update was posted. Tyrese has since been released after his contempt of court charge. Says here at 5 p.m., Tyrese was released from custody on Monday after his attorney filed an appeal of the judge's ruling, according to law enforcement sources. We're told the appeal means Tyrese did not have to pay $73,000 before he was released. That doesn't mean he no longer owes the back child support. It's just delayed for now. So that is the update. He has been released. I'm sure he's happy about that, but still has to work through what amounts he does have to pay. And hopefully, he will get his way or there will be a happy medium in this. So I'm happy to hear that.